Hello everyone, I am Dr. RMD, Pediatric Resident at Dr. RML Hospital, that is PGIMER, New Delhi. So this is the part 7 of Debunking the Myth series, where we will be discussing INIS questions, PYQ analysis statistically, and then we will be applying the same for the revision strategy for the upcoming INIS CET 2024 exam. So this video will be discussing about OBG. So if you miss this topic in OBG, the topic which we are going to discuss, then you will definitely going to fail in INIS CET. Okay, so let's see what it is. This was the data I got from recall series of OBG videos, and when I plotted it against the last 7 years INICET seven question papers, okay, from November 2020 till November 2023, what I found was shocking, because OBG is for namesake OBG, but actually it's only gynecology in INICET, because 38 questions, okay, 38 questions were just from gynecology, few topics, 2 or 3 topics in gynecology, that is infertility, amenorrhea and contraceptives. So these 3 topics carried much of the OPG bulk. I was so shocked that when I was going individually through all these questions, like repeatedly these gynecology questions were coming on. These gynecology questions are so much repeated that in the year May 2023, you can see OBG, no questions were asked, no questions from asked, only one obstetric complication question was asked, and 13 questions out of 16 questions were just from gynecology. So now you'll understand how important gynecology is. If you are the student who starts studying from OBG and then goes to gynecology, then you are making a blunder, because you should go from gynecology first. Now, how did I divide these topics? So first I divided this part is OBG till here, and this part is gynecology. So in OBG, the basic part, the physiology part, anatomy part, embryology part, that comes under this, and very few questions have asked from that part. Okay, ANC includes this antenatal care and biophysical profile, Bishop score, and this NS test, non-stress test. All these things are included in ANC, and you can expect good number of questions from this. But since last 2 years, questions have not been asked, but before that 5 or 7 questions were asked. So this time you can expect questions from this part. Okay, then labor, I would suggest you, it is a very difficult topic to understand. It is very difficult to learn those part also. It will take time. So if you don't have time, don't study labor, because from last 3 question papers, only 1 question has been asked from labor. Obstetric complication you have to go through, because especially like antepartum hemorrhage, abruptio placenta, twin pregnancy, molar pregnancy, one or the other question has been consistently asked in this topic. So you can't miss obstetric complications. Medical or surgical complications, that is like gestation diabetes mellitus, preeclampsia, UTI in pregnancy, these are also consistently asked. But since last 2-3 question papers, none of these questions have been asked, but in one question paper 6 questions had been asked from this topic. Then coming to gynecology, believe me, infertility, amenorrhea and contraceptives, so many questions have been asked. There have been very few questions on fibroids and normal female anatomy and all this. Very few questions have been asked, but from these 3 topics, no, infertility, amenorrhea and contraceptives, multiple questions have been asked, and they are repeated again and again. Okay, so when I was doing this data, I didn't know this thing. Okay, so I was like, I'll give 1 column only for gynecology, 1 column for STDs, and 1 column for gynecological oncologists. But then I realized that I made a mistake. I should have started with like infertility separate and amenorrhea separate, because this topic itself had so many questions. Okay, STDs, here and there few questions are asked. Oncology, again few questions are asked. Total it comprises 11 questions, so you can't miss them. Okay, and again instruments are very important in OBG. So clinical questions as such, there are very few clinical questions in OBJ compared to 68 in medicine. OBJ has only 24 of clinical questions, and image based questions are also very less, and that to instruments also we didn't have image based questions. I think they were like based on MCQs only. Okay, so going on to the trend of OBG, total 113 questions were asked in the past 7 INICET question papers, and surprisingly it is showing a declining trend from maximum 23 questions in the year July 2021 to around 12 questions. So this is again following the trend, same as surgery. So number of questions are going on declining in OBG, but this year I think it will be increasing, because once it reaches so much value, it can't go below that, no? So it should increase. So it might go up to 15 is my guess. So expect around 15 to 17 questions this year from OBJ. Okay, and OBJ is not so difficult. When as I told you, with more emphasis towards gynecology, you can actually get more weightage, that is more output, when you study OBJ. Okay, so topic wise discussion. See here, you can see how much gynecology carries. Okay, this is gynecology only. Then gynecological oncology carries around 10%. So this alone constitutes nearly 45%. Okay, then you have this ANC, very important topic, obstetric and medical complication. Just with these 4 or 5 topics, you can constitute almost 85% of the total OBG topics. Okay, so go ahead with gynecology, gynecological oncologies. Okay, then go to ANC, obstetric complication, and medical surgical complications of OBG. You have to go in this order to get maximum marks. So what are the very frequently topics which have appeared? Say in obstetric complication, abruptio placenta has been asked 3 times repeatedly. Infertility, again I said, since it's just a heading, okay, I had categorized topic according to heading, and there I got infertility thrice, but then when you see question paper, actually it has been asked many times. Okay, PCOD again has been asked 5 times, primary amenorrhea 3 times. So these 3 gynecological topics itself has been asked 11 times in the past 7 years. Okay, more than 11 times. So you can just guess how important gynecology is. And then PPH, which is also obstetric complication. So rest of the topic, these are the topics. Okay, these are the topics. Go through each individual topic. I'm not going to touch individually, and all these have been repeated more than twice. More than twice these topics have been repeated, so you have to prove this in depth. Okay, so what is the strategy for revision for OBG? First go with gynecology. Gynecology, infertility, amenorrhea, contraceptives, and then go to gynecological infection and gynecological oncology. Okay, gyne-oncology. After that, see, these 3 are the most important. Then go to obstetric complications. Obstetric complications, then medical and surgical complications of obstetrics. Okay, labor, I suggest if you don't have time, don't read. Okay, so this is in brief about OBG, how you should study, and what was the trend in the previous INICET 7 question papers. So next we'll be discussing about first year subjects. Okay, thank you.